Okay, warning, this video may be a little bit too graphic for some. This is my disclaimer. But I did get the procedure that I've always been waiting for, which is the female feminization surgery. I got it done this month, and I am showing my YouTube viewers and followers exactly what I did going along with this procedure. Okay, so this is like 5 days pre-surgery, and one of the procedures that I got done was rhinoplasty, which is my nose done. If you can see here, I still have the sutures inside, which are the stencils that hold them open for the shaping of the inside. My eyes are both still swollen. They were both black originally. Um, this is the 5th day. When I first got it done, my eyes were swole completely shut. You a couple of the products that my doctor gave me. One of the first ones is a 𝗬𝗄𝗃 for any bacteria buildup. It's kind of like a thicker Vaseline that you will apply to the hairline. Then you have a saline solution that they give you to clean out your nostrils, since you can't blow for about 20 days. Then they also give you a mouthwash that you're supposed to use for any antiseptic uses for the stitches that you're going to have on the inside if you do get the jawline done as well. And one of the nurses was even nice enough to give me extra gloves and new bandages for any wrapping and repackaging anything at home during the healing process. So I don't know if you can hear me or not, but this is the 6th day since the surgery, and I'm getting ready to go in so she can remove the little stencils out of my nose, I do believe, and just kind of check up. It'll be my follow-up appointment. But getting ready to go in there. Gotta wear my mask. So give me a second. On my way in. Hello.
Where are you going?
Going to ear, nose, and throat.
Okay.
Thank you. Got little snacks and sweet and salty. Okay, and this is the wonderful doctor that does my procedure. Her name is Dr. 𝗬𝗺𝗃𝗲. She is located in the Dearborn area, and she does the complete procedure from the hairline to the jawline and also the rhinoplasty. Here's a little bit graphic. You'll get a chance to see her to take the sutures out of my nose for the first time, so here it goes. Warning, it is a little bit graphic. I just want you to be aware of.
Use the suction. There it is. Alright. Free coming out. mucus. Breathe. Feel better.
Yes.
I'm gonna have you hold it. Make sure the stitch is all the way through. 1, 2, 3.
Oh. Okay.
Oh. It's coming. Breathe. All right, you want to see your tubes?
Yes. Whoa. I can't believe that was in my nose.
I know, I know. All right, breathe in. Should feel great doing it. Don't pick away at scabs.
Okay.
Some people love picking at their scabs. They say, oh, there's a little scab. Let me just pick it off.
Yeah, no, that no.
Don't pick away at the scabs.
Okay.
For the forehead, it's okay for you to shower. Check the water temperature.
Okay.
Make sure it's not too hot, not too cold. Have you hopped in the shower already? Or
Yes.
Okay. Okay for you to shampoo, but avoid over-aggressive scarring at the incision line. What I tell everybody at this point, because now the stitches are gone, support your forehead here and lather going forward. Support your forehead here and lather going forward.
Okay.
Never like lather going back.
Okay.
Because you're stretching out the scar.
Okay.
Comb your hair gently if you need to, but I always say grab it at the root and then comb past the hair.
Okay.
And comb forward. You can switch over to Vaseline if you don't like the stuff we gave you.
Okay.
Some people like it, some people don't. It's a little bit harder to get rid of.
It's a little thick.
It's a little. I mean, it's a hydrating wound gel, so it works really well. But
Okay.
it takes you a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, or you can finish off the tube with the lubricating jelly. Don't stretch the incision. So for you, because your swelling is a lot right here, I'm gonna have you do wraps if you can for the next 7 days still.
Okay.
Yeah. And after 7 days, switch to only at night.
Okay.
It's mostly because sometimes at night you don't know what you're doing. You're like, it itches there. It's in the middle of your sleep, and maybe you're scratching something.
Yeah, and you don't want to do that. Right.
Yeah. For your nose, saline sprays about 3 to 4 times a day. Sneeze with your mouth open. Do it super gently. Okay.
Okay.
No nose blowing for another 10 days yet, just because everything is healing. Most people, when they blow their nose, they kind of squish their nose to clean off their nostrils.
And you don't want to do that
yet.
Okay.
No work yet for another week, but it's okay for you to walk and speed walk.
Okay.
Yeah, and then for your mouth, continue rinsing after eating, even if it's a lollipop. Any sugar in your mouth will stimulate digestion of the sutures a little bit faster than what we want them to dissolve.
So nothing sweet.
You can have sweets, that's fine, but just make sure to rinse it out even if it's with water.
Okay.
Yeah, even if it's with water. Perfect. And any questions for me so far?
Not that I know of. I think I've asked all the questions that I wanted to ask so far.
And you can send me any my chart message about anything that you want. Oh, the other common question everybody's always asked me: Can I change my hair color? It's the last 3 patients are like, can I dye my hair now?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Okay, not yet. I did want to ask this: the nose. You say it's kind of still in its molding stage. So be careful what I do with my nose now. Yes,
and the more you protect things, the more prone to like injury, I swear. I had a lady who she had her facial feminization maybe 2 weeks ago, and a week after, the day after I removed her suture, she was cleaning something in her desk, and she went under and like hit right the apex of the incision.
Jesus
right
Christ.
in the middle.
Okay.
And then she was like, I was just cleaning off my dust. I was just doing like something so gentle, but she miscalculated.
Okay. So just be careful.
Yeah. Be super careful.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. I know. I had another patient who was in the back of an Uber car and she wasn't wearing her seatbelt and she hit the car, like the back, like the seat with her face. I was like, are you kidding me? And it happens and it's totally fine. Oh, I gotta take a picture of your nose incision.
Okay.
I forgot to do that one. Yeah, everything is swollen. Okay, all right. Perfect. Other questions?
No, not that I know of.
Fluctuating swelling is normal. Like if you happen to sleep all on your right side of your face, all the swelling is going to come down to this side.
I've been on my back because I read some information on it and it told me that right now, only thing I should do is lay on my back. Not my stomach or my side.
No, yep.
Okay, so it's been 2 days after she took the sutures out, or some people call them the splint, or the stunt that they put in your nose. I didn't actually know that that was a part of the rhinoplasty, but I think it's more of 𝗪𝗍𝗄𝗧𝗍𝗪. I'm not exactly sure if I'm saying that right, so don't shoot the messenger. But as you can see here, the swelling has went down around the jawline area. She had it wrapped in a particular way the day that she sent me home or whatever. She said I still need to use the wraps, but I do also need to give myself some time to breathe, because my nose is healing. I'm trying my best not to mess with anything around in this area, touch it, but I do have to clean it out and make sure that it's okay. The scabbing process on the inside of the nose is also one of the worst parts. Like, the jawline is a breeze to me. Okay, it's like a toothache with a little extra to it because you're, you know, dealing with the jawline. But the nose can be a little particular because yesterday, you know, and it's funny now because it's another day, but I was having, you know, a little bit of anxiety because of the new nose. I'm used to the bridge being wider. They got rid of the hump, which I asked. So now that the skin is starting to settle again back over the nostril, I'm having a bit of a problem with mucus and everything and whatnot, and the scabbing and the scars a little bit are making it somewhat hard to breathe. Now, a little bit of a explanation is that when they first took the sutures out, or the split, I got an extreme sense of air. Like I was breathing more air than I ever, you know, ever had before. And it was like, wow, I had to look it up. You know, me being a researcher that I am, I looked it up, and basically it does that when you first take the sutures out. You get an extreme amount of air the first couple times, and then once it starts to heal, it goes back to its original form on the inside or whatever. But because of the fact that for my personal procedure, I did rhinoplasty, but I also needed to do cytoplasty as well because of the fact that I had a deviated septum, which means that one of the nostrils doesn't get adequate air as the other one does. So as you can hear, I'm still a bit stuffy right now. I'm not talking my normal, but this is the most that I've talked since I've got the procedure done. It's a lot easier to have a conversation. Okay. But to make a long story short, in cases of the nose, you would have to get used to the new nose and how it is formed on your face, and it has to basically, your body has to get used to the new nose. Now, it's still in the healing process. I'm not a doctor, you know, I'm just sharing what I'm going through right now. So hopefully this helps someone else who is looking at the procedure, who wants to get the procedure done, who has already had the procedure and who has small, you know, small concerns, kind of like how I do. So, you know, I'm kind of here sharing this for other people to see it. The only thing that I am not going to show you right now is the hairline process. I'm not ready to show you that yet. They did take that out yesterday, and they did a peroxide soak and a peroxide rinse on the hairline. They removed the staples. And the stitches they are going to leave in because they are self-dissolving. Now, she did warn me that the stitches that I have here, they are going to dissolve by themselves, but anything that's sugary or sweet makes them dissolve faster than usual. So, anytime I'm usually eating, I go in the bathroom and, you know, use some mouthwash, kind of clean out all those areas, because naturally we're able to use our mouth in certain ways to clean out any leftover food and whatnot. But by you having that surgery, it's a little bit harder to keep things clean. So basically every time I'm eating, I'm going in there and I'm rinsing out my mouth to make sure that I don't have any stuck food in the bottom where the stitches are located, because those are self-dissolving. God forbid anything happens and food get lodged or stuck in that while it is healing. I don't want that, okay? So I'm washing out my mouth at least 10 times a day. It might be a little extra, but I want things to heal properly. And because of the fact that I am doing that, I seem to be healing very well. I've heard that from many of my friends and family, and also the doctor as well, Dr. Garcia. She's an amazing doctor. She's such a sweetheart. If you want to look her up, she is in the Dearborn, Michigan area, right outside of right out of the skirts of Detroit, Michigan. And you know, she has an amazing team that works with her. Such a beautiful person, and I didn't have an issue with her looking over, you know, what I needed to see done. Like, you know, she worked with my insecurities. Like, she was so good, you know. She looked past all that. And the work that she's done on my hairline, I am very impressed with as well. You know, it just takes time to, and I'm not touching, I'm just doing that. I'm not touching anything. I'm trying my best not to touch anything.
And originally I wasn't going to show you guys the ice dip again, but I might as well.
Okay, so I don't know what happened to the footage of me explaining of what I was doing here, but I came up with an idea to put ice in a cold water bowl and kind of mix it up and dip half of my face inside to bring the swelling down. And this is what I'm doing here. You'll get a chance to see that.
Well, I will never get over how cold it is.
Okay, guys, and when I tell you this water was extremely cold, but I kind of set my face in this, only up to the nostril. I thought I would probably go a little bit deeper, but I did have to breathe. So I just basically did the chin area and up to the nose so where I can still breathe. That way I could sit in the cold and try to keep the ice around my jawline and kind of bring the swelling down. But this is what I did on semi day-to-day basis to
control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
I think I was getting numb for like 11 minutes in now. The ice is completely like almost melted. But I think I'm going to stay a little bit, couple more minutes until the ice melts. Ice is also melted. And that's what it looks like after. If you can tell any difference of swelling. But I'll keep you updated. Be back in a minute.
Oh. Hey guys, I'm back. 2 days after starting doing the ice water dip in the bowl that you see. And I have my hair, well, the bandages wrapped up the way that the doctor wanted them wrapped, which is simply a basic wrap. She said that this is what they taught her in school after the surgery to kind of keep the swelling down. They also gave me gloves for any handling. That way I don't cause any infections or anything like that. So every time I handle anything that involves stitches, staples, or swelling, or the bandages themselves, I have on a pair of gloves. As you can see here that the swelling has really pretty much gone down. It was really, you know, troublesome in this area here at first. And my doctor specifically wrapped it over the eyebrow area. It's annoying, but within the 2-3 days, the swelling in this area went down. So after you probably go back to get your stencils or your sutures taken out, you might want to keep it wrapped in this area, depending on if you got the forehead contouring done, because it will cause a little bit of swelling. That's what she was telling me. I'm not a professional. I'm learning from my doctor. But I'm going to show you here for the first time of me unwrapping. I feel a little bit more secure with the wrapping of the video. I can take this down here. I had this wrap like this last night. And this is my first time seeing it today. So we'll both get a chance to see where the swelling is. The swelling has went down tremendously, but there is still some swelling. Like I told you, there is stitches from here all the way through here to this area, okay? So I didn't know about that. I knew about the stitches and staples on the hairline, but I had no idea that there would be stitches at the bottom of my mouth. I accidentally came across that. So if you do get anything done with the jawline, you will have to know or kind of ask your doctors, especially if Dr. Garcia does it. It'd be an incision and a sewing of the self-dissolving stitches. They won't be removed because they are self-dissolving. Over some time, they'll self-dissolve. She also let me know that the more sugar intake that I have, the quicker they will dissolve. So just make sure that if you're eating sugar or large amounts of food, or, you know, just frequently wash out your mouth with the antibacterial mouthwash that they give you from the doctor. The hairline is definitely going to take longer to get where it should, but I can show you the swelling where it went down at. And y'all, by me being African American and oh my God, did I say African America in this clip? My texture, my 4C texture, has been a little bit, you know, of a trial because of them wetting and putting peroxide dips in my hair, which has caused it to go back to its natural state of curl. Okay, so I am back again. A little bit of an update on the surgery process is that most of the swelling has went down. I still have quite a bit around the jawline area. Most of the stitches have dissolved, basically, because they are self-dissolving. But strange thing is that I want to say the day before yesterday, as my jawline went down a little bit more, my lips kind of like blew up really big, like really fat. Like my lips swelled up again, but my chin got smaller. I guess, you know, my body is going through changes and whatnot when it comes to the swelling and whatnot. But yeah, I was going to record, but I didn't get a chance to because I could barely talk. Now that my lips have went down, I can come back and give you a little bit of an update on everything. I washed through my hair one time, but it was very lightly. I don't want to, mistake anything or, rub anything too hard or add the wrong product to it. So I'm kind of not big on being in my hair too much right now. Or pretty much, what's today? Today is the 12th. So it's been about 12 days or so since the surgery, which is pretty good. My eyes still have a little bit of discoloration, but they're not swollen or black any longer, which is good. But, this is pretty much my update of it. So far, I am very happy with my results. They do say it takes up to a year for you to completely, fully see the results like you want to see them. And since it's going to take such a long time for things to actually show its final stage during the year, I am not really going to hold the video. I'm pretty much going to make it into a separate segment, the second part of my healing process, which you'll get a chance to see in my next videos coming up. But I have decided to end this one here, since I've healed so well during the process. you'll get the chance to see the next videos and the updates, and you'll be able to see how everything goes. But I am really happy with my results. If I haven't said that already, quite sure I have. I got rid of the little bump in my nose that I wanted to get rid of. The hairline looks okay. It's going to take time for it to heal, but it's healing tremendously. I'll show that one later in the other video. And I don't know if you can still see right here on the right hand side, it's still a little bit swollen opposed to my left hand side. But like I said, it's only 12 days after surgery, so I'm really not going to see everything yet. You know, we're going to take it easy, take your time. And until our next video, peace out, loves. I'll catch you later. Bye. If you like this video, please hit like, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified for my next upcoming videos and tutorials.